just so good to be home. It was unreal. It was very unreal. I mean, you see these things on television, you see them in movies, but you just don't think you'll end up there yourself. You know, you're coming home from a holiday. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything. We got home. Woo! Everyone clapped when the plane landed and we all cheered. It was just unreal. Magic. Yeah, magical. We only got very short notice, we had to grab our bags and then go, So it's just, I don't know what else to say.
It was pretty awful for the first 24 hours because you just didn't know what was happening, and there was a lot of noises that you were not used to, and a national alarm in the middle of the night that woke us all up on our mobile phones. So it was very frightening. Well, you just didn't know, and getting information about when you might be able to fly home was just nigh impossible. I have to say the airlines were great, but they were inundated. So I think everybody on the flight coming in tonight is really delighted, and I just hope that everybody else gets home quickly because it's a very uncertain situation.
Very grateful to be back. Everyone was so accommodating and so lovely. It was quite a stressful time, but I'm grateful and thanking our lucky stars, really.
Tell us what the last few days have been like for you.
It was quite nerve-wracking. We couldn't really sleep much.
It wasn't as bad as how it was portrayed on news channels, though.
Yeah.
It was still very safe, very safe.
It was still very safe. Everyone was very accommodating and very kind, although it's a lot of sleepless nights, essentially, a lot of bangs. We knew that there were no airplanes flying, so whenever we heard some noises, we knew that it was not good news.
I was actually in the airport when the explosion happened on Saturday night, so we got evacuated from there, so that was pretty tough, yeah.
It's been really frightening.
It was, yeah. Still rattled from it a bit, but after that, I never felt kind of unsafe after that.
Oh no, it was an experience, all right, yeah. But no, very, very grateful to be home, and sure, a lot of people have it a lot harder than us, so no, it's good to be back.
A bit disappointed with the embassy, to be honest. We kind of just got on a flight there, and there wasn't a whole lot of people whose final destination was Dublin on the flight. Probably like 15% of the people were.
Happy to be home, Dad?
Yeah, big relief. Yeah, totally surreal experience over there for a few days, but just relief to be home now. Back to normality.
Kids have been missing you.
Yeah, it's been a long few days, and then I was away for a couple of weeks before that as well, so it's been nearly a month without them. So just really looking forward now to getting back home and chilling out and getting back to reality then. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's just people were clapping when we took off, let alone when we landed. People were just really tense up until the last minute. We didn't know when it was going to change. I had a couple of flights that were cancelled last minute over the last few days, so just didn't really know when to know that it was actually happening or not. So I text Ray to him when we were just about to take off saying, I think we're good. So just amazing. Yeah, unbelievable.
Where are you going to?
To the UK, sir. Stoke-on-Trent to the UK.
Okay, but you're happy to be nearly home?
Absolutely.
Yes. What were the last few days like in Dubai?
A bit scary sometimes. You could hear the explosions and things, but other than that, we felt quite safe, I suppose. Just glad to get back.
And how come you've come to Dublin?
About the only flight we could get.
It was very stressful, and there were a lot of bombs and attacks, and I'm very grateful that we're here.
We are flying back tomorrow to Frankfurt. So we are from Germany. So we go to the airport and try to catch a flight yesterday. And
I'm delighted to be home. I needn't tell you, relieved. It was quite stressful, so it was. But we're delighted to be home, and we were very well looked after now. Yeah. But we were in the airport when it all kicked off, and that was the most traumatic part, because we were hours queuing because they had so many people to get out of the airport. And then when we got to the hotel, all our phones went off, this alert, which was alien to us, But after that then we could just see the jets.
Yeah, the local UAE fighter jets, we could see them patrolling. We could hear some noises, but because we were about 30 minutes west of the airport, we weren't in any immediate
we were looking where we were
zones that were frightening. So we were lucky we could just see people around us just constantly watching the phones, looking at embassy updates, RTE news updates, and everyone around us. Any news was being shared amongst people who were stranded as well.